So you see the title, you see the thumbnail, y'all know what I'm here to talk about. Let's get it. So complacency is the enemy. Getting success in any field or any part of life is all about momentum. Let's take the gym for example, right? You're like, okay, I want to hit 225 on the bench. Well, before you hit 225, you got to start with just the bar. And then you add on maybe a plate. And then you add on maybe a 25. And then you add on a 35. So you're building up the momentum and you're building up to get to that 225. You don't just go straight on to the 225 and start repping that shit. And if you do that, you're going to pop your shoulder. But you build the momentum until one day you finally hit the 225. But what happens if you get complacent when you add on the 45 and the 25 and you start taking months off in between? You're going to lose the strength that you just built and be stuck at the lower weight. So you must consistently go to the gym to build up that strength. If you keep taking breaks, you're just going to plateau. You get to 145 and then you take a break for a month and then you come back and you think you're going to be stronger. No, you might have even lost strength at that point. That's how important momentum is and how important it is to not be complacent. Another example, let's say you're in school, right? And your goal is to get all A's. Let's say your first semester, you actually get all A's. Good job. So now you start slacking off in the second semester because, well, I got all A's in the first semester. I mean, I'm clearly smart. I'm clearly on the way to reach my goal. I don't have to try as hard. Wrong. That second semester, you start getting C's and D's, maybe even a fail. All because you stopped putting in that same effort that got you the A's. Because you weren't finished yet. You get your final grades at the end of the year, not when the first semester is done. You cannot get complacent because, oh, I did good yesterday, so that means I get to carry on that success from today. No, you must do good every day and use that momentum to do good and good and good. Another example of complacency being the enemy. Let's say you're in a relationship. You finally got the girl you wanted. You know, you did all this raising her up. You made all the right jokes. You said all the right things, and you finally get her. You're taking her on great dates. You're showing her new things, new experiences, and she loves you. But now you feel like you got her. So now you just want to Netflix and chill with her. Now you're not really showing her new things or new experiences. What do you think is going to happen? If you get complacent, that relationship is cooked. She's going to leave you and she's going to go get with a new guy that's going to show her new things and continually puts in that new effort. There's no thing in which you can completely be complacent and it actually works out. Oh, we'll even go to money, man. We did what? Fitness, school, relationships. Let's go to money. All right, let's say you're 30 years old, you're making $500,000 a year, and after 5 years, you manage to save up $500,000. Do you think that you can just retire at that point? Because, oh well, I'm already making a good amount of money and I've saved a good amount of money. Oh, I'm good in life. No, bro. At that point, you would only be 35. And your $500,000 would run out like that. You would have to invest it and ensure that that money continues making more money or you continue making more money. Otherwise, you're going to go broke even though you had a great job and you had a pretty good saving. For me personally, I've been complacent before in relationships and it absolutely destroyed the relationships. And at the time, I didn't realize I was getting complacent. But when I look back, that's what it was. I stopped going out with the girl. I stopped trying to be romantic with the girl. I stopped putting in effort and energy like I did with the girl. And naturally, she didn't want to be with me. Which, honestly, would you want to be with someone if they were putting in energy and effort and giving you attention and then they just gradually did it less and less and less as y'all started talking, as y'all talked more? No, it doesn't even make sense. So you have to understand in life, success is like an apartment and rent is due every single day. Yes, when you start having winning days, you build that momentum, which is great. But don't rest on that momentum. Don't feel like you can chill now. Keep going, and see how far you can really get. Maybe there is a position where you can take a pit stop for a second, right? Because you've worked so hard for a prolonged period of time. All right, you finally earn a pit stop. But then after you're well rested, you take that opportunity to go after your goals even harder and take your goals to the next level. Of course, you don't have to listen to anything I say. You can be complacent if you want, but I'm guaranteeing you it will not pay off in the long run. All right, man. That's all I got for y'all today, though, man. Y'all stay blessed, man.